Hi, Cancer, welcome. Thank you so much for choosing my channel. This is a general and timeless reading for Cancer. I'm using the OSHO ZEN deck today. We are trying to get some spiritual messages. It is general, it is timeless. Anyone else who feels drawn to this reading will get a message, will get some advice. Oh, you have an extra card, Cancer. Interesting. Okay. So we put that one at the end, and then we have a unicorn card as well. So, 7 cards instead of 6. Well, it's no coincidence in life, it's synchronicity. Harmony, we're starting with the number 10. End of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle of inner harmony is starting for you, Cancer. Using your intuition, you're listening to inner voice. Following your own guiding light. Harmony, balance, equilibrium. It's coming into your life. You are expanding your consciousness. You're becoming very conscious. Connecting to higher self. You're heading for enlightenment. We always get flashes of enlightenment here, there, and everywhere. It's not, enlightenment's not a goal. Enlightenment is something that happens on the way to our true authentic self. Okay, so amongst the calm and the balance, you have some stress. It's a number 7. It's waiting for the stress to dissipate. The bubble will be burst. The stress will be released very, very soon. It's boiling over, it's bubbling over. It's getting too much. It's something you cannot control. It's your thoughts of let's say, guilt, regret, defeat. Sometimes you feel very defeated and you feel this life is just too stressful. It's too much for you to bear. It can be that you're a little bit hard on yourself. Maybe you're a little bit too self-critical. Because I can see from the other cards how far you've come. And the work that you've done, the inner work, the shadow work, you've been working on your insecurities. You have been working on your anxieties, your self-sabotage. You've been dealing with the old wounds, the inner fears, and you've also having to deal with feelings of isolation. So, don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself credit for what you've achieved already. This card tells me you're a master. Master of your own self. You're a master manifester. You've manifested a lot of good things into your life. You've had the idea, you've had the wish, you've had the impetus to create something, make something happen for yourself. You've done it. You've made so much happen for yourself. You are truly a master of your own destiny. See, here's a very spiritual person. You can see your beautiful aura here, your connection to the divine. and the ability to go within, deep in thought, receiving messages, creating your own wisdom, your own knowledge, integrating the lessons of life. Playfulness. Your stress will turn into playfulness. All you need is a bit of patience. Nothing happens overnight. Sometimes we have to deal with certain feelings, certain situations, certain people, and it can be stressful. And sometimes we deal with our own inner conflicts. We want clarification, we want guidance, we have contradictions going on within, we have disharmony, and we give in to the feelings of stress because we're human. We're not always in control of our feelings, even if we're master manifestors. So soon, very, very soon, you will feel a lot more light-hearted, a lot more cheerful, joyful. You'll be ready to celebrate. There's a certain patience, yes. You have 2 sevens on top of each other here. Sometimes you do get impatient. You want to do things. You get an idea, you want to do it. But sometimes the options and the opportunities and the chances are not there to put your ideas into reality, into the 3D world, reality. So your patience is very useful here. You're suppressing, or you have been. This is 10. End of an old cycle, beginning of new. It's the end of the suppression. What have you been suppressing? The self-sabotage. You've been suppressing your own feelings. You've been suppressing your own healing. You've been putting things off. You've been putting things on the back burner that you should not put on the back burner. And one of them is your health, your physical health, emotional, mental, spiritual health. So free yourself from these self-imposed negative thoughts that you have sometimes. I know it's difficult, it's easier said than done. Yeah, free yourself from negative thoughts. Yeah, here we go. But, it takes work, shadow work. Working on your dark side, your insecurities. Why are you insecure? You've achieved so much. Concentrate on the positive. Concentrate on what you've achieved, what you've done over the years. Think back. All the positive things that you've done in your life. The people you've helped. How you've been able to help yourself without any assistance, without being a burden to anyone. You've been very self-sufficient, haven't you? So what's happening now, or very much in the near future, that's your extra card here. Integration. Look at that. Yin, yang. Perfect male-female balance here, Cancer. That's what you're trying to achieve. Diamond of wisdom and knowledge. Sharp side of the eagle. Faithfulness of the swan. Healing, transformation. It's all happening. You're integrating your physical, your emotional, your mental, your spiritual bodies. And it's making it easy to exist in the 3D world as well. The 3D, this physical world that we have to negotiate. We have to negotiate this physical body that plays up sometimes. And that mind that veers towards the negative, we have to deal with all that. There's a big integration going on, there's big balance, big help from the divine here. So what is the... Oh, wow, you couldn't make that up, could you? Stress, let go of stress. Wow. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Yeah, well, that's the thing. We don't always create our own stress. We take on other people's stress, obviously. If we're too empathetic, if we're too much absorb other people's feelings, don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Breathing. Breathe deeply. Breathe out the stress. Fantastic. Let go of stress. The integration is starting. Wow. It's a beautiful, beautiful positive reading here. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Would appreciate liking, subscribing, hitting that button, hitting those buttons. I will see you in the next reading. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.